New York, a city that never sleeps. The sights, the lights, the scenes. It all makes you feel like you're part of a movie. It is the Big Apple where the possibilities never end. Everyone is here to become something new, to turn their dreams into reality, in the hope to be accepted when you've been rejected everywhere else. But the question is, why was I there?
So, let's take it from the beginning.
We're going to stop and get some gas at the Gulf station. If it's not too expensive.
It all started the time I stumbled upon this video on YouTube, stopping at McDonald's in 1989. The reason why I clicked is because I love McDonald's, and I just wanted to see how a burger looked back then. But 2 minutes into it, 3 questions popped in my head. First, who was this guy? Second, why is he filming? And third, how is he filming?
We're going to go in here to McDonald's. I guess I'll put my camera down. I want to embarrass Dick to death at McDonald's in South Carolina.
We're still Georgia.
You know how people think about it. You know how people feel about it.
The tourists come here all the time, so people would be...
Really?
Now his channel, 59th Avenue on YouTube, has over 700 videos. I started watching them one by one to get my answers.
Hi, I'm Nelson, and this is my new cable show.
So yeah, this is Nelson Sullivan, a videographer from the 80s, whose ultimate dream was to have his own cable show. And as a result, he shot over 1900 hours of footage, which featured celebrities like Andy Warhol, Sylvia Miles, and John Sachs, to name a few. It also documented the journey of some struggling artists back then who eventually made it big, like RuPaul.
Can we eat?
Hey, can I get a quarter for a slice from you? You two, right there, sitting down. No, all right.
I feel like I want to go further. I want to take my RuPaul message.
You know, you're born naked and the rest is drag.
And also the infamous club kids who grew up to steal the limelight.
When I'm shooting, I forget about being judgmental, and I do see an idealized form of whatever I'm looking at. I'm trying to idealize it constantly. Later on, I see that I couldn't possibly have taken a picture of anything but reality, because after all, that's all that was there.
In the early days, Nelson stayed at the back of his camera, capturing moments and events as it happened, but then realized he needed someone to provide the narration, so he changed his approach.
When I first got the video camera, I was desperate to have an anchor to focus on in my videos. I've decided that the simplest way to make the videos I want to make is to anchor them on myself, because after all, I'm the most convenient thing there is.
On his 37th birthday, back in 1987, he made a resolution. It might not have meant much back then, but in the hindsight, it's Nelson Sullivan who invented the concept of vlogging. You can say he was a pure genius, truly ahead of his time.
I've got to learn how to do this, learn how to point the camera at myself. This is my birthday resolution. 39 years old today, and today I'm going to learn to point the camera at myself, talk to it. Like, I guess, you know, I should talk to it like there's some information I'm trying to get across to it. Get it, information across to you, to me, when I watch this.
As we all know, those days there was no convenience of smartphones, compact cameras or mirrorless cameras. He initially used a big VHS loading camera and then upgraded to High 8, which is an 8mm film camera. If you have followed this video this far, you must be thinking if Nelson's cable show ever got off ground. Sadly, no. Nelson passed away on 4th of July 1989 at the age of 41, leaving behind his dreams and of course all the footages he shot.
I don't feel like running today. It's July the 3rd and it's the last day I'm going to have not to be running.
His legacy was carried forward by two of his friends, Dick Richards and David Goldman, with the assistance of Robert Coddington, who formed the corporation named Good Dog Blackout, that then digitized all his videos and uploaded on the 5 9th Avenue channel for everyone to watch.
It's hard to watch Nelson's videos and not fall in love with his work. To be honest, New York never really attracted me. I always saw it like another big city until I saw it through Nelson's eyes. So I planned a trip and flew all the way from Melbourne to New York to retrace his steps.
Please join me in the next few videos as I visit some of the notable places Nelson covered in his videos. Until then, stay safe.
Don't let it go. Chasing a dream. What you do. Don't let it go. Chasing a dream.